Hey everyone, Dr. Graham here, and I wanted to talk today a little bit about headaches. Fortunately, I'm not somebody who really gets headaches that much, but the other day I did have one, and for me it was one that was coming from the neck. So sometimes when your neck is really irritated, it can refer up into the head, and you'll experience a headache in the head, sometimes in the face, sometimes it's on one side, sometimes it's on both sides, and it doesn't always come from the neck, but in this case, it did for me. And in our experience where we usually see this with people is if you have that shift forward in the head, that effective weight that it puts on the tissues that hold the head up goes way up, and you can almost see that chronic tension build up in the neck, and they can get that referral. So there's two main places that we'll generally see this. Number one is the suboccipital region. So that's kind of right here, right at the base of the skull. Okay, and the other one is through the traps, lower down within the neck. Okay, so this is a lacrosse ball. And this is a helpful tool that you can use to alleviate some of that pressure when things are a little keyed up, okay? So the first thing that you can do is take the lacrosse ball, essentially find that area right on the base of the skull where there's the little itty bitty muscles, and you're essentially just gonna go up to a wall, and you're gonna put some pressure on it, okay? And you're gonna allow your body weight to naturally just sink in there, and you can move around a little bit to find, look for a trigger point, an area that's a little extra sensitive, and you can just camp out there, accumulate about a nice 30 seconds and let that sink in. And the other one you can do is for the trap muscle. So very similar, you're gonna put that behind you and you're gonna use your body weight to sink in. And same thing, you can accumulate about 30 seconds there. If that's not sufficient, you can do what's called a pass. And what you would do is basically start with your head over here, and I'm maintaining pressure on the ball and basically looking down and over to my opposite armpit. And it gives you a nice stretch, and that compression too is a nice feeling. It'll probably be a little bit sensitive. You can do 4 or 5 of those passes, don't overdo it. Now it's important to understand though, if those headaches are happening essentially because that head is shifted forward, then naturally this isn't going to correct the problem, right? Consulting with a professional to help actually correct the issue is obviously the gold standard, but this is something that you can do when you're in kind of a moment of crisis and things are irritated. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, comment below and share this with people that could benefit from it. Make it a great day.